Wall drawing. I wonder, do you love or loathe it? Personally, when I get into the zone, I quite enjoy wall drawing. It's almost therapeutic. But I know for a lot of people, they find it very tedious, especially when you've got a large floor plan doing a large wireless LAN design. So today, I want to show you how using keyboard shortcuts or hotkeys inside Hammer Network Planner can make drawing walls a whole lot easier. So let's start off by taking a look at how we draw walls in Hammer. When we come down to the wall drawing tool, which is the fourth tool down on the toolbar, then we pick our wall material. Let's pick drywall. And to draw a wall, we're going to left click. We move to where we want the wall to finish, left click, and then to finish drawing walls, we right click. Now I have a wall. If I want to edit that wall, I have to come up to the edit tool, click on the wall, and I can now move the wall, or by clicking on the end of a wall, I could extend it or change where it starts and finishes. If I want to change the wall type, I click on the wall. Let's make it now a brick wall, and I've turned it into a brick wall. So they're the basics of drawing walls inside Hammer. Let me delete the wall and we'll have a look at how we draw walls using shortcuts. Now on the toolbar, if I hover over the edit menu, you'll see in the top right hand corner there's a number 1. That is a keyboard shortcut for the edit tool. If we look at notes, it's 2, scale and coordinates is 3, walls and objects is 4, and so on. So when drawing walls, we're going to mainly be using the walls and object tool, so that's going to be number 4, or the edit tool, which is going to be 1. So for this example, we need to remember 1 and 4. If I hit the 4 on my keyboard, it moves me to walls. If I hit the 1, it moves me back to edit, and I can move between the two by just hitting 4 and 1. The other place we see shortcuts is on the wall materials. It's this little letter at the end of the material here. So for a brick wall, we have a B. For a drywall is D. Window is W. So quite easy to remember. It's the first letter of the wall material. W for windows, D for drywall, B for brick. Now the other material I would like to use is door wooden. And you'll notice door wooden doesn't have a shortcut assigned to it. So we're going to need to assign a shortcut to it. So I'm going to select door wooden and hit add modify. Now I can't use D because I'm already using that for drywall. So in this example, I'm just going to use an X, and I've picked X because it's below D on the keyboard, but you can pick any shortcut you want to. So let me click save. So now we have our shortcuts that we're going to use. B for brick, D for drywall, W for window, and X for a door. And then we've got our 1 and 4 to move between our wall drawing tool, which is 4, and the edit tool, which is 1. Let's start drawing some walls. So I'm going to hit B because I want to draw a brick wall, and I'm just going to draw walls inside its courtyard area for now. So to draw a brick wall, I'm going to right click, move to where I want to end the wall, right click, and I can straight away draw another wall. Here we go, left click, and you'll notice as I come along here, when I get directly below the wall above, I get a helpful red dotted guideline, and it snaps to that point. So Hammer helps me draw this wall exactly where I want it. So I'm going to click again, come up here, click again, and I've drawn a nice little brick square, as we can see. If I click 3D, you can see my nice little brick square I've created. But maybe I want to make that square a bit bigger, in which case I need to go to the edit menu. So I'm going to click 1 to go to the edit menu. I can click on a wall and I can start to change the size of this room. And there we have a nice bigger room in 3D. And I can make it even bigger if I want to. Now, if I want to go back now to the wall drawing tool, I just click 4. And notice using these shortcuts means I'm not having to move my mouse all the way over to this tool menu. You'll also notice I don't need to move it over to the wall materials. I can keep my mouse in its courtyard area while I'm drawing all these walls. Now, when we look at this brick room, the obvious problem with it is there's no way to get in and out of it. There's no doors and there's also no windows. So let's fix that now. So first thing we want to do is add a door. So I'm going to hit X on my keyboard to move to drawing a door, and I'm just going to add in a door into my room. I then want to add in some windows, so I'm going to hit W for windows, and I'm going to draw a window here, and I'm going to add a window in here. And what I'll do is I'll put 2 windows on each side of this building. Now I want my windows to match up, so I'm going to use the dotted red guidelines that Hamner helpfully provides. There we go, and then I'll draw my 2 windows on this side too. I do like how it snaps to the right place for me. So now when I look at my building in 3D, oh, that looks good. I've got some windows, I've got my door. It looks a lot better already as a little room. But now I'm going to draw a little room inside a room. There's going to be a conference room inside here. So I want to use drywall next. So I'm going to hit D, and then I'm going to come into here and start drawing a drywall. But I also want to have a door in here. So I've drawn that drywall, and next I want to draw a door. So I'm going to hit X, and I can start drawing my door. Then I want to go back to drywall, so I hit D, and now I'm back at drywall. I'm going to come down here, a bit more drywall, but now I want to put a window in, so I'm going to hit W, and we're going to put a nice long window in, and then we're going to finish with another piece of drywall. Let's take a look at what that looks like in 3D. There we go, we can see I've created a little conference room. But actually I don't want a window like that. I actually want a glass partition going floor to bottom. So I need to edit that window. How do I do that? Well, I click 1 for edit. I'm going to click on my window, and I want to change it to glass, which has a shortcut of G. So I hit G, and now looking at 3D, there we go. I've got a nice glass partition. And that is how we use shortcuts to draw walls inside Hamner Network Planner. Hopefully you'll find that as useful as I do. If you've enjoyed this video and want to become a Hamner expert, why not book yourself on the Hamner Certified Network Architect class? You can see the current course schedule at mqts.co.uk/Hamner-training. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.